So obviously with how Canadian hockey media works and because the Sens were in Toronto last night, much of the coverage around that game is going to be centered around, oh, did you see that awful goal that went off Giordano's skate? Look at that giveaway by Joseph Woll. What an absolute collapse by the Toronto Maple Leafs. It's going to be centered around that, but I want to make sure that the Ottawa Senators get their due here because that was a hungry team who had lost a bunch of games. They were going through a world of pain going into this one tonight. Not just with the on-ice losses and even Brady Tkachuk calling out some of the fans at the last game, but it's felt like since the start of the season, the Sens have had a new controversy or big headache that pops up every week. When Nick Robertson scored that third goal to tie the game in the third period off a beautiful sauce pass from Max Domi, the Sens could have packed it in. They could have been like, all right, you know what? They've got all the momentum. Let's just try to hang on for dear life until overtime. But instead, they came out and blew the absolute doors off the Toronto Maple Leafs in that third period. And if you didn't watch the game last night, I want you to guess who led that charge yesterday. Was it the captain Brady Tkachuk? Was it superstar Tim Stützle? Even Josh Norris? Nope, it was 35-year-old Claude Giroux. He had a game for the ages last night, sporting an awesome-looking neck guard. I love this guy. And look, while he was in his prime, this guy had some absolutely monstrous years in Philly, so I'm not going to say this is the best hockey of his career, but holy Danny Heatley's this guy playing some good hockey right now. Then I was like, you know what, I'm probably overthinking it a bit, it was one good game. No, the dude's got 14 points in 11 games. He's tied for first in scoring on the team, and he's coming off a season where he just got 35 goals and 79 points in a full, healthy 82-game season. Alright, what's the catch then, Johnny? He must be making boat anchor type money in term on the contract, right? They must have him locked up until he's like 65 in a retirement home, is that it? He's only got 1 year left on his deal after this one that only pays him $6.5 million per season, and even if next year he completely regresses and is a shell of his former self, if you get 2 out of the 3 years being incredibly offensively productive, plus he's an amazing mentor to the young guys around him, great leader too, even though he makes pigeon noises sometimes. If I got a redo on that contract, I would reoffer it to Giroux every day of the week and twice on Sunday. And it's not even just the skill, the points, or even the veteran experience, but like even just the way he took control of the power plays yesterday with the Sens, or the way he takes important draws for that team. Maybe it's because we hear so much less about the Senators than we do about the other Canadian teams on the radio, TV, whatever it may be, but I don't think enough people talk about how good and important this guy still is, even at 35. Like, I don't think it's a stretch for me to say that he quietly put up those 79 points last year. Like, obviously you've got your Crosbys, your Ovechkins, your Malkins who put up a ton of points in their mid-30s, but for everyone else who isn't an incredibly special player like those guys, that's a really, really good season for a guy on the back nine of his career like Giroux. And he started this season off incredibly strong too. He's projected to put up 90 points this year. I don't generally like those on-pace numbers, but it does give you a solid indication about the quality of hockey somebody's playing, and Giroux is high quality. Give me your thoughts on this in the comments down below. If you want to see more Sens videos, like the video. I've said this in all of them. I'm trying to figure out which teams you like the most for me to cover. So if you want more Ottawa Senators videos, make sure you like this one. Subscribe if you're new. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.